News has been going around that Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore, the crew members who were aboard Boeing Starliner, are supposedly stranded in space. Boeing Starliner spacecraft arrived at the International Space Station on June 6th and was expected to return to Earth only after a few days. Those few days, it seems, have turned into an indefinite hold on the return of the spacecraft. Steve Stitch, manager of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, said that the duration of the mission may be increased from the already delayed 45 days to a potential 90 days. So, are the two astronauts really stranded in space? No, not really. In a teleconference that included Steve Stitch, Mark Nappy, and other notable members of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, they discussed the need for further testing before the Starliner could return. Ken Bowersox, Associate Administrator of NASA's Space Operations Mission Directorate, commented that since it was a test flight, they wanted to conduct as much research as possible before bringing the spacecraft and crew home. In fact, Boeing and NASA are in the process of testing the thrusters similar to the ones on the Starliner on the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico in the US. It's important to note, though, that the end of these tests may not necessarily give permission to the Starliner and its crew to come back home. While there have been problems with Starliner like helium leaks, they've been dealt with by the crew aboard the ISS. Even if there were major issues with the spacecraft, the astronauts can still return back through a SpaceX spacecraft. That being said, it's not like Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore are not doing anything while aboard the ISS. On the contrary, they've been quite busy. Recent blog posts by NASA talked about how the two were busy organizing stowage and helping with other tasks relating to medical and botanical research.